So, my gente, how's everybody doing, man? Hope you guys doing all right with your family, man. Doing in the best of health, man. For myself, I'm doing wonderful, man. I'm just, shooting this short video, man. I did this video like 3 or 4 times already, like like 5 times, man. I kept messing up, On the last time, I flipped the phone over, and the volume came out, messed up. So anyway, man, let's move on with this video, man. But before, as you already seen on the title, man, Firme Norteño, man, because I want one of my viewers on the last video that I made about the Sureños, about the internal war that they had in the high desert. Somebody asked me, man, Gigi from, I don't know, he's probably from up north, man, and he goes, hey, have you ever run into some Firme Norteños, Firme Gente Norteños? Absolutely, man, definitely, man. Most of you guys, are Firme Gente, good people, man. The pedo that I had, the beef that I had with the Norteños, it doesn't, it no longer exists in me, man. I let that shit go, a long time ago, man. Moving forward, man. Like I said, before I continue with this video, hit the notification bell, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, man. Comment, man. Make a comment. Let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Everybody's entitled to comment, man. Yeah, man. But this vato, he's asking me, have you ever run into some Firme, some good gente norteños, man? Absolutely, man. Definitely, man. The first pinta that I went to, I was Pelican Bay. Well, I went to Quilmas, and when I was in the county, man, I met this vato, Chico from Stockton, and Turi from Backville, and some other vatos there. Firme gente, homes, firme ass people, man. Firme gente, man. The Norteños got nothing but respect for the paisas, man. And that, with that, when you talk about respect, it doesn't mean that they scare, man. That they fear. Nah, man. Respect and fear is something else, man. Because if anything, I've been saying on most of my videos, man. I cannot speak for all the Norteños out there on the streets, man. But from what I know, from what I went through on the Pinta, man, a lot of these vatos, they got respeto, and they're with the business, man. They're quiet, they keep to themselves, like. Homeboy, he was asking me, do we run with the paisas? Well, I think everybody knows. Everybody, the end of hostilities. Everybody run. Everybody is one ranfla now. But yeah, back in the days, in the 90s, the paisas, we used to run with the Sureños, Norteños, by themselves, and the woods and the blacks. But yeah, we did, especially when we were hitting the weights, on the day room. On the yard, we had our tables right next to the Sureños, and yeah, we help each other, man. When some conflict comes, they used to help us, we used to help them, but yeah, man. When I was in first, some of the first encounters that I had with the Norteños, Firme, when I went to the hole in Pelican Bay, man, I went to the hole. And I think it was Martin from Stockton or Osaka and Toro. They were Celis. And they shot me, as soon as I got there, man, without asking questions, they shot me a shot of coffee. Hey, you gente, you homie. And I said, soy paisano. And they shot me a shot of coffee, Folgers, and some other things, writing material and a couple of sopas. But it was, being in the hole, being in the shoe, and getting a shot of Folgers, man, is heaven. It tasted to me like heaven. So, anywho, man, I'm talking to Martin and Toro from like I said, Stockton and Sacra, and they're Firme gente, man. That we got along firme. When I left, I had a red pen. I don't know how they, the SEALs, they didn't see it when they were searching my stuff. And I got a red pen, and I gave it to them when I left, and they loved that, man. So when I went to the, I went back to the main line, and like I said, some of my first encounters, you know, it was rare to me to see homies, raza, with long hair, you know. And one day we're in the day room, this on Villa, right? We're in the day room, and I seen this Norteño, and he got on the phone. Anybody that has been to Pelican Bay, they got these the rails, and we got the phones right here. We see right here, and you get on the phone right here, and somebody's watching your back, right? Somebody's watching your back, and that's what I seen, man. I seen this Norteño veterano, you know, probably, you know, to me it was a veterano, you know, like maybe early 40s. And I'm over there on the homie side, on the paisa and the homies. You know, we used to kick it because they used to kick it right here by the TV. It's only a little part in Pelican Bay. And I don't know if I'm tripping on, but I was you know, I was like, damn, what's about to got long hair, no? But he was, like I say, he was a veterano. And I can tell he's about to be into some hell. And but you know, and it was wrong on my part, man, to stare, you know, that way for a long time. And they always keeping trucha, homie. But I didn't know, you know, at that time I didn't know that, you know, they always keeping trucha for any little moment, for any little movement, because, you know, that's their, you know, that's their stilo. That's, you know, that's how they, you know, that's how they breed them. That's how they, you know, the Norteños are. No? I've been saying on my videos, you know, the hardest structure is the Norteño structure, homes. I've been hearing paisas out here that they've been to level 2s and 3s. They're about to say, hey, homes, you don't know shit, homes. If you tell me that those vatos ain't, come on, man, a man recognize a man. So anywho, man, I'm staring over there, homes, and I seen this vato, you know, older vato, Norteño, with long hair, long Mongolian, and I guess the vato that was keeping point, the vato that was keeping trucha. He told homeboy, hey, that vato, you know, he keeps looking over here. So the vato went over there, and he didn't go over there. He looked you know, my way, and he looked at me and he goes, you know, like, what's up, Holmes? And to tell you the truth, Holmes, hey, there's levels of criminality, man. There's levels of when you go to prison, you think you're hard, you know, a hard individual, but once, you know, like when I went to the Bay, man. You know, I soon realized, man, that I was a little fish swimming in a swimming pool full of sharks, Holmes. And I recognize, and you be stupid not to recognize that when you at that type of environment, especially Pelican Bay high desert, you know, those battles don't play, Holmes. They don't play. You know, you think you're a criminal. I was a little skinny vato, you know. I already show you a bit. This a picture of me in one of my videos, man. I was skinny. I was like 145, 150. This vato, you know, he was probably about my size right now. I got you know, some little good 17s, but I had like 15s, 14s. But anywho, man, he looked my way, and he goes, "What's up?" And I looked, and I pretend like I didn't see him, man. I started talking to homie. Hey, man, you want some cookies? I got some cookies I got some cookies in my cell, man. And I seen that from the corner of my eye that he was still looking this way, man. I was like, man, hey, and I got some cookies and some chips, if you want. You know, just, you know, I was like, I didn't want to look that way, man, because it kind of intimidated me, Holmes. But at the same time, I knew I was wrong by staring over there, you know, for that long. I didn't know this vato, but I can tell that he's been through hell. I can tell that he's he's at a different level, Holmes, of criminality. That's all I gotta say, homie. Like I said, when you go to prison, you think you're criminal, you think you're hard. Hey, you don't know, Holmes. You don't know. These vatos can smoke you in the blink of an eye, Holmes. You know what I mean? And like I said, the reason I didn't want to confront this man, because I was wrong. I was, you know, at the wrong place, you know, looking that way for so long. But at the same time, you know, I didn't want no problems. I didn't want no problems. I was just barely learning. You know, I was a youngster, barely 18, barely Bay. But anywho, man, he didn't trip after that. Almost, you know, when I went to the yard, it amazed me how, you know, the Norteños. I think it was only like three Norteños and like 250 Sureños, homie. And they came out to yard, you know, like soldiers, homie. Balls of the highest rank. But you know, I'm not glamorizing all these pedos, but these vatos, you know, hey, you gotta give it to them. You gotta give it to them, because not too many gente, not too many people will, long that last on a yard like that, man. Pelican, they be like, man, hell no, man. I'm, hell, this, and they, but like back in the 90s, hey, you had to go through that shit, man. You had to go through that shit, especially them battles. So anyway, when I go to Folsom, man, I met Cisco from, I think he was from Stockton, San Francisco. I met a few Norteños, good gente, good people. They were always respectful. They never talk crap to the paisas. They were respectful with the paisas, man. When I was in Susanville, anybody that has been to Susie's house, they know that the Sureños, they got not a curfew almost, but they're not supposed to. They do get a curfew, like 2-3 days, where they go over there, they got to take off and leave. Once they're not supposed to be on that yard. So there's a lot of them in the hole. So I came to the hole in Susanville. I did a little shoot, 14 months in the hole. But I did my shooting in Susanville, and there was a lot of Norteños on me, real respectful with the paisas. And we used to get a lot of tobacco from the paisas. This is 2000, I think 5, 6, when they already took the tobacco, but the paisas were shooting me some tobacco, and I was selling to them battles. And these battles got palabra, they got word, homes. If they say they're gonna pay you second draw, they pay you second draw, homes. No games, homes. And that's what I like about them battles. A lot of them battles, they got this education where, if they say something, they're gonna do it, homes. And you best believe, they're quiet and they're respectful, but that doesn't mean that they're scared, homie. You best believe that they're gonna do some damage if they had to, homes. So anywho, man, that's a short video for today, homie. When I went to Tehachapi, man, I met some cool ass gente, Norteños, Sureños también, homie, paisanos, and I always got along with everybody, man. Some woods, some blacks and chinos, and I just want to apologize for the last video when I talked shit about the chino. I wasn't talking about the chinos. I was just specifically from that vato that was saying, hey, that's why you used to run paisa, because you don't even speak English. That's all right, huh? I'm gonna make a video about the paisas, just because of that, just for that, homes. And anywho, man, I hope you guys like this video, man. Subscribe, and God bless you, homie. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Love your family, homes. Stay with your family, homie. Peace. I'm out. Thank you for watching my videos, man. Hey, Gunners Collected and Dubs, man. I sent you a message today, but I couldn't send reply because my phone went out, homie. But hey, it was nice talking to you guys, man. And you guys invite me to join your live. Maybe some other time. I don't have a computer. I'm gonna get a computer. I got one at work, but it's not mine, and I'm just really using. I'm just really learning how to use a computer. I only know how to use a phone, and I don't know how I made this channel, but I made it. God bless you guys. Stay strong. Peace. I'm out.